This is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in northern Chesterfield. Today we're going to take a look at a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. This home is located here in a block with one other new home, and on the other side of it we actually have a vacant lot. So I imagine there may be another home once this one sells coming in next door. And that's a good thing, because whenever we have other homes that are similar, it just establishes the baseline that this is not only a viable home here from a value standpoint, but no one wants to have a home next to them that is very different. So, when I say different, I mean from a value standpoint. Most people don't want a $700,000 home sitting next to a $150,000 home. It just doesn't bode well for keeping things similar as far as values in the neighborhood. I was gone for a few days, took a little break, and had some nice rest and relaxation, and wanted to come back here at the end of 2024 and share one last home. Something that's unrelated to real estate is that in May of 2025, in order to fly domestically, you will need a real ID. And if you don't have a star in Virginia in the upper corner of your ID, you do not have a real ID. This is a federal requirement. And if you don't have a real ID, you can also substitute a passport or other federally issued ID, but that will be required to fly. And what's going to happen is someone is not going to get the memo. They're going to show up to go out of town on a vacation or unfortunately a family emergency, and they're going to be turned down at the airport because they don't have the proper identification that is going to be required here in just a few short months. So if you don't have that type of ID and plan on flying, and you don't have a passport, then it may be a good idea to go ahead and have your driver's license upgraded. Okay, so we can see here we are situated on almost an acre. So this is a really good sized lot. Nice big front yard. Here in the rear, we are partially wooded. Now the other home behind this one, they've actually gone ahead and recently cleared, but you've got some trees left here, nothing that is too intense if you do decide to clear these out. But you've got options here, and we definitely love to have options. One of the other things I love about this location is we've got good spacing between this home and the home next door. And that's a byproduct of having a really good sized lot. On the rear, we have a nice feature, which is an enclosed deck. And I like it because you're going to have some cover from the sun. The sun actually going to rise on the front of the home. And right now it's getting direct sunlight, but there is a ceiling fan in that area. And I imagine your deck is going to take much less abuse from the elements as a result of being covered. So nice low maintenance exterior, and we've got dimensional shingles, just a really good front and rear elevation. Earlier today I was looking at a friend's Facebook post, and she actually posted about 30 wins. She called them wins, things that she had accomplished in 2024. And some of them were kind of small and some of them were major. And I thought about it. I said, you know, there are people right now that have home ownership as a part of their wish list or potentially New Year's resolutions. And buying a home is actually easy when you compare it to things like losing weight or working out regularly. Buying a home basically is a process of submitting your paperwork, when documents are requested, giving them to the lender, following directions, and boom, in 4 or 5 weeks, you're a homeowner. Losing weight, that involves resisting cherry cheesecake at the end of every dinner and other things that are, for a lot of people, really, really tough to do. So I say that to say, I'm your person to help you through that process. I've been through it countless times, and often what you don't know, you don't know. I'll give you an example. Earlier today, I got a call, and the really nice lady said, yeah, I'm going to go to my such and such lender and apply. And I said, wait a minute, are you aware of their record with minority lending? She said, no. I said, well, out of the 50 top lenders in the country, They are dead last when it comes to minority lending. They have an internal problem some way, somehow, and it's been proven statistically. More importantly, I sent her the article from the news that showed that they indeed have that issue. It was not my opinion. This has been documented. So she quickly said, oh, Max, I didn't know that. Let me go ahead and regroup, and I'm going to go with a company that you recommend. And so I say that because part of my job when working with buyers is to make sure the odds are stacked in our favor so we have those wins. I don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize winning because, number one, that's what my job is. Number two, that's how I make a living. And I've been doing this now for 20 years. So I'm a big fan of winning. And just wanted to use that kind of as an example. So if home ownership or even selling is part of your goal for 2025, make sure you give me a call. We can look at the possibilities and make that dream a reality. Okay, we've got a front porch here. I love the fact that we've got plenty of space here on this porch. Put out some rocking chairs and look at that nice big yard. I imagine that grass, once established, will look absolutely stunning. You've got good amount of sunlight to hit it, so establishing it shouldn't be really tough. Our entrance makes a statement here. As you can see, this home has the farmhouse styling here under this overhang. We do have some recessed lights. Our recessed lights are going to be extensive here throughout this home. All right, let's go on in and take a look. Now, one of the first things that I noticed throughout this entire home is going to be some of our beautiful specialty flooring, and I'll point that out as we go through. Here at the beginning, right here at the foyer, we have a really nice open floor plan. This is going to be primarily one floor living, so you're not going to have to go upstairs to the second level unless you want to go to that particular bedroom. Here in the front of the home, we do have informal dining. Got a light fixture overhead, and of course you have a view of the front yard. We are actually going to start on our bedroom wing, our secondary bedroom wing, and then we're going to come back and work our way to the other end of the home. If we make a left here, this is now the front corner. We do have a secondary bedroom. Recessed lights, 10-foot ceilings. You can really tell the difference here on this first floor because of the ceiling height. That 10-foot ceiling height really makes a nice difference. This home is beautifully appointed, and this is of course going to be solid surface flooring throughout the entire home. As we continue straight ahead and to the left, this is going to be our hall bath. I absolutely love what they did with the color here on this vanity. We do have a quartz top, nice modern fixtures. And on the other side, this is a porcelain material. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. It has a nice gloss to it, and love the way the brown and the blue is picked up here in this entire bathroom. That continues to the floor, and of course we saw the blue on the vanity. Here behind the door, we have a convenient linen closet. And then as we make our way back out and make a left, this is going to be our secondary bedroom. This is going to be about the same size as the first. Good natural light flows in here. We've got 2 windows, and we have a nice sized closet here as well. Okay, we are now going to make our way back to the family room and continue where we left off into our kitchen. Love what they did with this island. This island is probably a good 12, 13 feet. Now we have cabinetry underneath. You can see that we have access there and enough space probably for about 6 or 7 bar stools. So really big island, pendants overhead. This entire space has recessed lights and crown molding throughout. Above, of course, you see that ceiling fan working hard to move that air around. We've got an electronic fireplace directly ahead. That would be a perfect place where that picture is to put your massive HD TV right there. Plenty of window light coming in here through the rear. Now remember, we had that deck that is right there, and of course a view from here of the backyard. Going back into our kitchen, it is nicely appointed. We've got a Frigidaire stainless fridge with ice and water in the door. Notice the molding here at the top of the cabinetry. So a really nice custom look. We do have a combination of normal front and glass front cabinets. So if you've got some interesting glassware that you want to put there, that's a great place to do it. Gorgeous quartz countertop, and of course a tile backsplash here complements this beautiful kitchen. This home also has the stainless range hood, which I love. It gives a nice professional look, and then some extensive molding there at the very top. We of course have our smooth top stainless. On the opposite side, notice the contrasting brown that we have on this side. And this also includes a stainless dishwasher, nice deep stainless sink. Our button here is to our disposal, and so that's always convenient. We also have a microwave in place. Our microwave is there because our range hood is where a lot of times that microwave would be mounted. So very good looking kitchen here. And of course, we're open to the entire family room. So nice big open concept. I didn't show you the pantry, so I cannot fail to do that. We actually have a sliding door. This is smart design here because now you don't have a door swinging in the way and blocking, let's say, your cabinetry or your walkway here on this side. This is going to be a walk-in pantry, beautifully appointed. Window light, so not very common that we can get window light into a pantry. So that's an unusual feature. You want to make sure you have full illumination so you can see the Tabasco sauce and not make a mistake and grab that Texas Pete. Directly ahead is our second dining area. This is going to be a little bit more formal, and you can see we've got enough space here. You can get some furniture in here as well. Good natural light. We've got window in the rear, sun splashing in the evening, and just a really nice layout, especially if you were entertaining, because imagine you could have people congregating here. You of course have the door going to the deck. Some people could be at the island, some people can be up at the very front dinette, and then of course right here in this area. So just a lot of different places in a wonderful home for entertaining. All right, I'm going to show you here what we've got on this back deck. Now that's going to be a newer subdivision back there, but I love the fact that we have a nice buffer here between us and them. I say us and them like I own this home. All right, here we go. We're going to now go into our other wing. This is going to be the primary bedroom wing. I'm going to show you this powder room. We've got that blue, once again, the same quartz countertop. And then to the left is our throne. We have a sliding door once again. So they did effective use of the sliding door here in this home, and our laundry. Now, this is great because look at all of that storage space. You've got a bunch of storage space there. If you wanted to put some cabinetry or shelving over the washer dryer, you could of course do so, but that room just gives you additional options. Okay, here to the right, this door is going to take us to our 2-car attached side entry garage. And this is a massive garage. Notice here on the corner, we've got a good 3.5 feet of additional space on the other side of the door, and then we have a little nook here. Now this nook is important because if you wanted to put in, let's say, a workbench or some lockers or shelving, you have now kept it off of the main area of the garage floor, to make getting in and out of your vehicle much easier. Our pedestrian door, of course, taking us off to the driveway. And once again, we've got another nook. So a perfect place to put, let's say, a lawnmower. If you had you're going to need a riding mower here, but you could put a locker perhaps there in that space, or a workbench. So a lot of options. We do have an opener on this one. And of course, this builder went ahead and painted this garage. Painting is hit or miss in garage spaces. A lot of builders will just leave them completely unfinished and will not paint. We're now going to go upstairs and see bedroom number 3. Okay, I love this bedroom. This is a huge open area. This can go a number of different ways. If you just wanted to make this a game room, you could do that. This could be a second primary bedroom up here. If you had, let's say, a adult child that failed to launch, this would be a good spot for them. Or perhaps a really independent 5-year-old that just really needed their own space. This might work for them as well. We do have a full bath up here, which makes this space that much more convenient. So whoever lives up here doesn't have to run up and down the steps. They've got their own 3/4 bath right here on the second level. Good looking bath at that. Okay, we are now gonna go back downstairs and see what else we have in store. Okay, as we go straight ahead, this is going to be our primary bedroom. And once again, those 10-foot ceilings really make an impact. Look at that little mini fan, isn't that cool? Just all kind of style here in this beautiful bedroom. That is staged with a king size bed. So you can see we've got plenty of space here in this bedroom. If you wanted to put a little sitting area in here, you've got enough room to do so. And then directly ahead is going to be our ensuite. Now, this is absolutely gorgeous porcelain flooring here, porcelain tile, and it just really makes a statement. We've got the blue cabinetry once again, beautiful, modern, black hardware. Love the quartz here on the countertop. And then look at this cabinetry. We've got these super convenient drawers right here, waist height, a glass front cabinet right here in the primary. That is something that we don't see. Glass front in the bathroom. So very unusual feature, and just loads of storage here in this bathroom. Just really like what they did. This is a really good size primary bath. On the opposite side, we have our stand-up shower, and that blue cream white looks so good here. There's just so much variation in this porcelain, and I really like it. It is different, and it definitely screams unique. All right, we have our nice deep soaking tub all set up there for you if you want to read a book, staged gorgeously, and a nice window here overhead. As we continue here to the right, this is going to be our water closet. And we have a window in place as well. And then to the right, our custom closet. Now, I love the fact that they gave us rods and they gave us shelving in here. Now, this is perfect if you have a shoe collection. You put your shoes right here. So it's already set up for shoes. Another style of shelving here for perhaps sweaters or other items that you just want to fold and lay flat. And then on the opposite side, a rod and another area for shoes. Just really smart design. If you wanted to go up higher, you of course have plenty of additional space to do so. So really like what they did here. I've never seen any homes by this builder in the past, but this was really a treat. Special thanks to Jeannie Garrido. She was kind enough to allow us to come in and take a look at her beautiful new construction listing. Okay, this is going to do it for 2024. So it has been a pleasure bringing all of these homes to you here throughout the year. If you have real estate needs, be sure to give me a call, whether it be here or with someone that you may know out of state. I'd be happy to connect them with someone in my network that will give them excellent service. Wishing you and your family all the best in 2025. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Y'all be safe. Have a great day.